Hi guys, I'm Miguel Barclay. Welcome to the £1 Meals Kitchen. Today we've got an extra special guest. Rachel Khoo's in the house.
Whoop!
And she's going to be cooking from her brand new book, My Little Swedish Kitchen.
It's the Little Swedish Kitchen.
Oh, get it right, guys, get it right.
The Little Swedish Kitchen.
Google will be like, do you mean the Little Swedish Kitchen? But she's going to be doing the £1 Meals Challenge. So do you know the rules?
I do indeed.
What are they?
They are, it has to be one serving for £1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just to recap, you guys, if you're not familiar with the rules, basically Rachel's going to pick one of the recipes from her new book. You know which one?
Yes.
And we're going to try and do it for £1. So, let's start.
All right. Okay, so I've been doing some research.
Yeah.
There are quite a few recipes, but the one I picked out was something which is super easy to do, but also costs £1, which is a smoked sausage stroganoff.
All right, let's get started. So, look, before we do any cooking, first thing you need is a pen and a pad. If you're going to do something for £1, you've got to be organised, and you've got to literally write down every single item and how much it's cost. So,
Okay.
What are we going for?
We need a knob of butter.
Do you reckon we can swap that for olive oil?
You can if you want, or sunflower oil, or any kind of fat.
All right, well, with £1 meals, you get oil for free.
Oh, you get oil for
But
free?
you've got to pay for butter.
Oh, you got to pay for
Yeah.
butter. Well,
If the butter's important, keep it. If you reckon...
my tagline is butter makes everything better.
Oh, right, okay. All right, some things can't be substituted. Right, next.
100 grams of a smoked sausage. So I actually like Frankfurters.
Okay, yeah.
They're popular in Sweden. You use a falukorv in Sweden, which is a smoked sausage.
Sounds expensive.
No, it's not expensive.
Oh, okay,
It's
yeah.
really pretty bog standard. But Frankfurters do a great job. And then half a tablespoon of caper.
Right, so we've done it. Comes in at 98p.
Get in!
So let's start cooking. Right, we'll swap over. You get on the chopping board.
All right. Okay.
Right, are we going to fry the sausage?
We're going to fry the sausage and the onion in the butter.
Get this on.
I brought some frozen onion along because I do this thing when I go away. I chop up any leftover.
She bought frozen onions with her.
Such a cheapskate.
And let them defrost in the taxi on the way over.
Oh,
But
God.
that's £1 meals. If you freeze stuff,
You don't waste it.
Then you don't waste it.
Yeah, so like especially if you've got like bananas or whatever, you just bung it in the freezer and then you can use it whenever. The freezer is a saviour. Yeah, bung the butter in.
And what else is going in there? Onions?
Yes. So this dish typically is something a lot of people have at school. It's like a school lunch, and you usually have it with rice, or you have it at the canteen, at work. It's kind of a very kind of, well, in Sweden you'd say husmanskost, which means a literal translation is home man's food. So it's a real kind of dish you cook at home. You won't find it in a restaurant in Sweden.
I remember whenever I was ill, my mum used to give me like really milky rice with chopped up Frankfurters in it. I haven't had it for years. Like, you know, like when you have a day off school because you're ill, like most people get, I don't know, soup. I used to get that. But my mum's Spanish. I don't know if that's a weird thing to do out there.
All right, we're going to pop the sausage in. So, yeah. And don't diss a Frankfurter. I spent loads of my summers and holidays in Austria, and they do really good Frankfurters.
Yeah, can you eat them raw?
You can eat them raw, yeah. It's got a lovely smoky flavour. You could use chorizo. You could even, if you want to do this like a vegan version, you use oil obviously, and then do smoked tofu.
Oh, lovely.
Might be a little bit more than a pound though.
Yeah.
So you just literally, you want to soften the onions, get a bit of colour on the sausages a little bit. Might be worth getting a pot of water on the hob. He's got a fancy tap. I don't even have one of those.
£1 meals, £400 tap. Yeah. Right, pot of boiling water. Pop a little bit of salt in there.
Generous bit of salt.
And remember, salt is free in £1 meals.
Yeah, a bit more.
You're trying to poison me.
No.
More?
Yeah, it's good.
Is that?
It's like,
more?
More.
Okay.
All right, because you know, if you want to season your pasta water really well, because the pasta will soak up some of that salt.
True, and you throw most of it away down the
Yeah.
sink. So I'm not going to actually be eating all of that salt.
No, exactly. What we're going to do now is we're going to add some paprika.
Okay.
So I think it's like a generous pinch, or like a little bit of a teaspoon.
You get orange hands.
I know.
If you,
A little less,
Ooh,
because
ooh.
other we'll be over that pound.
That?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
You can add the Dijon mustard.
Yeah.
Actually, you can pour the cream in as well.
Okay.
I'm doing it all in the wrong order, but it doesn't really matter. Right, I'm just going to get the cream. You can grab the tomato paste.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When do you want that in?
Oh, you can bung that in now.
Right now.
Go on.
More.
Stop. You can pass me the capers.
Oh, yeah.
They're quite big capers, so I'm going to actually just chop them up a little bit. Have you got a spoon I can...
Yeah.
Little...
Spoon.
Perfect. I've got a knife, yeah. Actually, you can give me a little tablespoon of the pasta water. Is that allowed for a pound?
Oh, yeah. Pasta water's free.
So pop that in. I'm just doing that because the pan's quite hot, so just perfect.
That's it. If your sauce gets a little bit, I don't know, congealed because you've basically cooked it too much, you can bring it
Are
back
you dissing my cooking?
you can bring it back to life just with a little teaspoon of the pasta water.
Right, okay, so I'm going to add my capers. I've just
Okay.
chopped them up. So if you've got really small capers, you don't need to bother. And in the book, the capers, I'm actually using elder capers. Have you heard of
Okay.
elder capers?
No.
So you know the elderberries on the
Yeah.
tree? So before they're ripe, the green ones,
Yeah.
you pick those and you can brine them in salt and...
Sounds expensive.
No, it's free.
How
It's
much?
free, because if you get elder capers...
Foraging?
It's for free.
Foraging's not allowed in £1 meals. That's cheating.
Right, so I've bung that in, and we're going to add a little bit of parsley. Just a little bit, and we'll save a little bit for sprinkling on top.
So we're just going to go straight in with the pasta?
Yeah?
Cool.
Let's do it, because some of
There
that water will make a good sauce.
That's it. Anytime I'm cooking with pasta, I always put a little bit of the water in it, and it just sort of loosens it up and makes it all nice and silky.
Indeed. Right, now it's just about tossing it together, not making too much of a mess. Right, so now I'm going to try and do a good attempt at making this look as beautiful as it tastes.
Wow. While you do that,
Yeah.
I'm just going to eat some of it.
Oh, yeah, don't burn your tongue now.
Oh, that's amazing.
So you can taste that smoky flavour from the sausages. You've got that hint of paprika and tomatoes, and then just a little bit of parsley, which it is in our budget.
Yeah.
There's no cheese in this. You don't need Parmesan. Because there's enough flavour with all the different things you've got going on.
So this is what we've just replicated, and we've done it for £1. And it's coming from the new book, The Little Swedish Kitchen. And it looks absolutely amazing. So we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of what you've just cooked.
No!
What it looks like here.
This is like a professional photographer and a stylist, a food stylist who's done a beautiful job.
Okay, so let's taste it.
Grab a fork, grab a bowl. It's like when you try not make a mess. You've got a black t-shirt on. Don't burn your tongue now. Get sauce on you.
Wow. Tell you what, these capers in it are amazing.
Yeah, just a little bit is all you need. Cuts through the richness of the cream, and then you got the smokiness from the sausage, bit of paprika. You don't need a lot of ingredients to make a good dish, and that's like the whole idea. What I discovered from Swedish food is you can be really creative with limited amount of ingredients, and it doesn't need to cost a whole much. It doesn't need to cost a whole load either. Thanks so much for having me in your kitchen.
Oh, not a problem at all.
I'm really impressed. I can't believe it. You built this yourself.
Yeah, if you want to see me build this kitchen, it's on Instagram somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
But most importantly, The Little Swedish Kitchen, out now.
Yes.
Rachel Khoo. All right, let's just stop at a random page.
Okay.
Oh, no.
What?
I want
What do you want?
the meatballs dish
The meatballs dish.
that's made with beans.
Beans, yeah. There.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is what I'm into.
Yeah, everybody loves a Swedish meatball, don't they?
Wild boar burritos. You're not
But
gonna
you
get
can
that
use-
for a quid.
Yeah, if you shoot the boar yourself.
Poaching is not part of £1 meals.
But you can use pork, you could use beef, like any of the like tougher cuts.
Yeah.
Because you slow cook it.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like really a great technique for slow cooking. So you can use different cuts of meat. And you put a side of beans on the side.
I like these beans. How come they're so dark?
So they're brown beans. I make these Swedish brown beans. And that would be a £1 dish, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that. I might steal it. Coming soon. Look for.
So, yeah.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Cool. Out now.